What's going on, guys? Here in the cave. If you saw my post earlier, finally made it out to IKEA. Got the last Detolf. When I say the final Detolf, I don't mean like at IKEA. I mean for me, so that the wall of Tolf, as it is now complete. Wall to wall until we have a bigger place. So, what I'm doing now is moving. So, the original two Detolfs, well, front two, I should say, were here, so I've moved things over to there. And you can see I'm working on the dioder set. One problem I have, so for the 6 or so Detolfs that I already had lit, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Had to think. I have 9 now. I had to think how many. Okay, so 6 were lit, but they're all running off a thing over here. But it would have been really hard to stretch the power cords all the way over to this wall. So what I was trying to do was empty out this Detolf because there's a plug right there. So what I'm going to do in the morning is run to Home Depot, grab the same kind of sideways extension or redirect plug that I'm using over there. I'm going to empty this Detolf out. I was going to do it tonight, but I'm out of steam. Empty this Detolf out. Hopefully I'll have enough room for that. I think it's a fairly shallow plug. And then I'm going to run that over to this corner over here. And so I'll have these first couple of Detolfs, like the first 4 here, will all be run together off a remote switch. And then the rest will be on remote switch. Now, you guys know I've got the white ones, and now I've got the yellow ones. I've already removed the yellow ones from here. This one is fully installed. I'm going to either install a brand new one here, or I'm just going to move things over. I think what I'll do is put in 2 lights, disconnect this set here, and then just, sort of patch it together, so to speak. And then the other set I've got will go as far down as I can. Now, as for the old lights, they still work. And I've got a bunch of billies. So, I think what I'm going to try to do is light up my billies. I think I might try to do that to some degree at least. I mean, the narrower shelves will probably be the easier ones to do, but it'll take way more lights than I've got. Because, of course, the dioders are, they can only run 4 generally off thing. Unless you branch them, which you can do, sort of. I mean, sort of. I don't know exactly. So, I don't know. I'll figure it out. Maybe I'll just light the bigger shelves over here. I'll figure it out. I don't want to waste the lights, but they definitely... I want that wall to be white lights, not yellow. And one thing I am doing is reorganizing as I go. So, I've got all my unicorns here so far. Then I've got my Advance of Zeta, MGs and HGs there. Nothing down below just yet because I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I need to move all of my UCHGs or HGUCs, however you want to say it, origins and all that. And I think I'm going to do all my Federation stuff over here and then do like a more Xeonic set, and then I'm going to put all my seed stuff together, so all my seed MGs will be in one Detolf, even the other stuff down there. Basically just sorting things out. I've got more customs now, so I'm going to have to reorganize my custom shelves. IBO is going to be like a Detolf and a half. Double O is like a Detolf and a half. Wing, I can expand out my wing stuff a little bit more. Or not. Kind of hard to tell. Because now we got the wing HGs, so a lot of progress happening. It's just going to take a long time reorganizing these things. Mind you, poses and stuff like that, I'm not concerned with changing all that. I just need to move everything down a bit, reorganize, get things in a cohesive manner, because over the last year or more since doing the channel, building kits like crazy. Things are just thrown in wherever they fit. So I've got 00 stuff all over the place. I've got build fighters and divers stuff. I need to reorganize that. Um, so that's basically what it's going to boil down to. Probably going to take me like a week to get all this done. But I wanted to get the new electronics set up so that I can do all that. And then, if and when, I want to do all that. And guys, if you go to IKEA, if you have these kind of collector shelves, billies. So regardless of the size, the skinny or the wide, they're $69.99. They have a half version, which is only like 41 inches tall. So more or less half. I was really looking at getting one to just go right there so I don't have to move my artwork. And I look at it, it's the same cost. It's still $69.99 for half. I mean, this is half of this, but it's still as tall. This is just as wide as one of these guys, but half of what I get. $69.99. If I get the same thing, the exact same thing, but in white, it's $39.99. Now I get that, white is probably a cheaper color. The black-brown color, not so much. But the black-brown, the birch, and I believe there's one other color you can get, I think it's ash, all $69.99 for the half billies. But the white, $39.99. So it's like, why is there a $30 difference? I mean, if the black brown billy was $39.99, I'd have picked it up. I wouldn't even had another question. But when I saw that the other one was a different price, and I checked on the website, it's not just there; it's everywhere. So part of me wants to be like, hey, IKEA, what's up with this? Why you got different prices for the same exact thing? I mean, structurally, it's exactly the same. Only the color is different. So, I mean, I need to expand my billies over because my backlog is taking up a lot of space. And my Transformers collection is going up every day. I just put in an order for several new ones, including new Siege line, some new Legends, stuff like that, more Beast boxes because they were on sale. So, on top of that, I've got more Gunpla I need to build, I guess. I've got stuff piled up everywhere, as you can see. And as one guy called me a slob the other day. I'm clearly in transition of moving stuff in here, so you know what. Either way. So, I need another billy. I think I'm going to get another wide one, but I don't know. I really don't want to move all my artwork, so that's why I was considering the short one, because then I could probably move most of my backlog over and then not have to deal with that. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think down below if you have more experience with that, or you have any clue why that would be a totally different cost. Let me know in the comments. And I've got a ton of this stuff to do. The 00 shelves are gonna be a pain, just moving these big old displays. I'm tempted to not really move the 00 stuff because it's kind of set. I'll just reorganize it so it's all 00 in the same thing, because 00 October from last year produced this shelf alone, and then a couple others down here, because the 00 Quanta, the XN Riser, or Sunriser, I don't care. That's all over here. So, and down the line, I need five more Detolfs worth of lights. So I got enough to replace all of the yellow ones. So that was two sets, and then so I'll have 9 Detolfs total, which means that so I need 3. So I need two other sets of the white, Detolfs, which would give me all the way to the wall, plus an extra 2. Do the math. Eventually, I could light all of them, every shelf, and it'd be super bright. It'd be super bright. But right now, I want to get as far, I want to at least get those replaced, because dioders ain't cheap. They're like $40 or $30 for just the one set of 4, and you gotta have somewhere to put them. And I like my little remote switch. I need to research again the uh, the way to synchronize different remote switches, so I don't have to push a different button for it. Although, whoop-de-doo, I gotta hit 1 and 2 to light up things, but it'd be easier just to hit 1 and everybody lights up. I know there's a way to do it. I just gotta look into it. And then having all of these things lit would also be fun. So I'm gonna deal with that, but I'm gonna bid y'all good night. I'm super tired. I'm just done for today. So let me know what you think. And of course, the main reason I have not done a room tour for this year is because of this. It's just like, I need the other Detolf so that I can really organize my collection. And I need another Billy so I can really organize that collection. So once all this is done, I'll do a more proper room tour. I'll show off the things that have changed, stuff like that. And yeah, so catch you guys later. Remember, as always, to keep on building and to keep on nerding. And running lights is always a pain in the butt. Later, guys.